Perfect. So, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Avius, and I'm live. I was going to go earlier, but my phone was dead. I was going to go this afternoon, but I was a little sleepy. So, now I'm going this evening time when I feel that the majority of you guys are probably off work and you guys are able to tune in here. But I'm only going to stay for a certain amount of time. So, hopefully, you guys come in. And it depends on your vibes as whether I'm going to stay or not. The more you guys come in, the more I'm willing to stay. The more that you guys don't come in, I'm going to leave anyway, okay? I'll be right back. Y'all know I have to have a chair because I can't do all that standing. And let me tell y'all something. It's been so cold in my apartment. Oh, Lord, let me just turn on the heater, Jesus. It is freezing in here. Freezing, ladies and gentlemen, freezing. Like, I'm in Florida. I don't know why it's so cold. It recently rained and it's so cold. Y'all, oh my God. It is free, like seriously, you guys, no caps. It's really cold here. But how are you guys doing? I'm doing fine. The last 2 weeks have been crazy for me, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, like I went through so much, and it was just so much back to back. It was like once you handle one thing, now you got to finish this. Now you've been through that, you got to go through this, and it was very stressful. You know what I'm saying? I went through, the battery of my car, being late on my rent. Then there was like the keychain. I think it's called a fob or a mob or whatever it's called. The battery went dead in that. I had to replace that. Recently, after I got done with all of that, then all of a sudden I have an abscess tooth in my mouth at the top on the right side, right before it's pried. Like, this is enough to drive you in the wall. But, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, I still continue to press on because I know that we might go through situations, but as long as you have God on your side, those situations are temporary, okay? So, we always must realize that. Also, when it comes down to, let's see, what else? These narcissists, ladies and gentlemen, it's just, y'all know how I feel about it. And you know what? I'm supposed to do like 4 new videos, and I think I should go ahead and do those videos for you guys before I get really, really comfortable, and it'll be time for me to go to work later on. So perhaps I should deliver those videos to you guys. But, yeah, it's just been crazy. The last 2 weeks have literally been hell in my life, ladies and gentlemen. Just stuff that's just like, why? Like, why did this happen? Like, why did my car battery go dead and I just replaced it? Like, I spent $200 last year over a battery. Why is my battery dead so fast? You know what I'm saying? Just things, just pain in the ass type things. Okay, I'm trying to stay on here as long as I can, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't want you guys to miss this live. But you guys, y'all be tripping and taking a little long to come in, and y'all know I'm a busy guy. So I try to come in here when I can, but it take y'all a minute to get in here, and I don't be wanting y'all to miss this video. Y'all, of course, this is Empath Connect. I usually have to stand here for a little while so you guys can actually see that I'm here and I'm live, But this is Empath Connect. For those of you that don't know what Empath Connect is, Empath Connect is, I made it my own. It's YouTube Live, but I made it a group so that all of my empaths that are on my channel and all of my subscribers, we can all link up with each other in one place, and that's here. Protected away from narcissists. I wish, some of them are going to follow us in this chat anyway. But yeah, for the most part, protected away from those piece of shit ass types of people. And we're able to talk and discuss among ourselves about these treacherous beings. See, they already know not to say too much when they come into my room anyway. Because I know they're coming. So when they do come in, they know to keep their lips shut. They're sealed. They're not going to say too much because they're afraid of being outed, being exposed for them actually being in here. So, you don't have to worry too much about them doing that. Hello, Nicole Cooper. How are you doing, baby? What's popping? Hello, my beautiful empaths. Yeah, we waiting on something to get in here, Nicole. They taking forever. I'm like, are you guys going to come in? So, I'm not going to rush you guys like that. It's just that I know I have to stay in here for a certain amount of time for you guys, so you guys can actually realize that I'm here and I'm live. So I know, but I'm here. Nonetheless, your boy is here, and I'm 100% full force live. I love going live because I get to talk to you guys. Shout out to my sister Ashley Diaz, because she's the one that has been encouraging me to go live. And she's like, go live, bro. And I keep forgetting. Well, it's not that I keep forgetting. I don't know, I kind of put it off, but I haven't been live in a little minute, so we're gonna juice this up. But yes, I'm just waiting on them to come in, Nicole. I'm just waiting on them to get in here. Probably next year. But a lot of them, they'll come in. Okay, we got somebody else in. Look, let me tell y'all something. A lot of them, they'll come in, right? Okay, we got 4 people in. Oh my gosh, you guys, come in. Welcome. How are you guys doing? Now we can get some conversation and some chatting going in this group. I'm excited to see you guys, though. Well, I can't really see you guys, but y'all can see me. But I'm just excited because, we kind of get a one-on-one type thing going when I'm doing this live, I got 4 new videos for you guys that I'm getting ready to drop. I haven't recorded them yet, but it don't take me long to record them because, I know exactly what I'm going to say. What I should have done before I went live now was I should have screenshot the videos that I was going to do and just did them right here through this live. And that would have been like, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay, we'll keep it live right here. And some of you guys, if y'all have questions, y'all can ask me now, because I noticed some of you guys be questioning me in the comments, and a lot of times some of y'all be asking me, different things that I've already covered. Like, I've covered so much in narcissism, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you guys have gotten the works, but it's still is more. It's still more to these toxic ass people. Like, there is still more. Still so much more. Yes. A whole lot more. And just you know what I believe too, ladies and gentlemen? If narcissists were not here on this planet, things would be damn near perfect. Okay? Like, it would never be 100% perfect. Everybody have their imperfections and stuff, but things would be, it would be a really, really big difference in the way things move. It would be a very, very big difference in your lives, ladies and gentlemen. You get what I'm saying? You guys wouldn't have to go through a narcissist to talk to them about giving you extensions on your light bill. You see what I'm saying? You guys would not have to go through a narcissist training you at work only to try to get you fired weeks later in. You wouldn't have to go through a narcissist fixing your food at a fast food joint and they secretly spit on it or is unsanitary with it, all because they're jealous of you. They're jealous of your voice because they heard it through the intercom, or they're jealous of you physically when they seen you pull up to get your food or pay for your food, ladies and gentlemen. You see what I'm saying? Life would just be much easier. It would. It would be so, oh my God, it would be so much better. Be so much better. But unfortunately, we have to live with we don't have to live with them, but they just here. Let's put it like that. Because, I tell you guys, every time y'all see me go in the video and talk about them, y'all see it's always empty. In my place, in my sanctuary. Hell yeah. I ain't got them bothering and pestering me. I'm good. At least I have a safe haven. Your safe house. Y'all know like that game Grand Theft Auto, where it's always you can revert back to that one house that you can go in and just get away from everything. That's kind of how this is. I feel so good being home, away from this toxic world and the people in it. Oh my gosh. And y'all, I've been so sluggish. Ever since I've had to take medicine for my abscess tooth, I'm like, I didn't even feel it until one morning. And then as soon as I started feeling it, all of a sudden now I just started coming. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I know that the antibiotics are working. And then I'm getting ready to have it extracted in 2 weeks. So that's really good for me. It's just crazy, man. It's just always something. You know what I'm saying? Like once you do one thing, you notice that it's always something. Do y'all notice that, ladies and gentlemen? Do y'all? Every time you get one thing correct, it's always something else that has to be corrected. You'd be like, damn, why can't everything just run smooth? Like, damn, do you want to waste your whole entire life trying to be corrected? You know what I'm saying? Everything to be corrected? No, we don't. We want everything to be much more smooth. But see, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I tell you guys, like, when we leave away from this place, Earth, this treacherous, demonic, evil-ass place, and we go with God, for those of us that know, we're good and, God knows your heart, it'll be so much better for us. We will not have to deal with these evil-ass beings on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is. It always is, Nicole. Like, it's always something. I had a friend that was just talking. She said we were getting ready to get off from work, and she was like, "I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I was like, "I know, right?" Like, and here it is. We working overnights, and only to get off to have 1,000,001 things to do. Like the other day, I had to get off from work. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta see what's wrong with the car. I gotta take the car up here. Let me go replace the battery first. Then if it's not the battery, I know it's something else." Thank God it was just the battery. I'm never able to really dodge a bullet like that. So sometimes I question when I get in the car, I'm like, damn, sure it's the battery? I'm like, no, it really was the battery. Calm down, Avius, calm down. But yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. These next set of videos are very, I wish I could I don't think I can minimize my video on here, because if I could just do the videos on here instead of going, and I don't know how to do it though. I don't know how, because I know if I click X it's gonna close out on this chat, and I don't want to do that so soon. But I could go, because this next set of video, it was just like one of them. It's one of them in particular that just kind of, I started shocking my damn self. I'm like, how in the hell did I figure that out? Like, how? I do not know. And it was one of those videos that came to me out of my sleep. So I was knocked out, taking a nap, and woke up like, this gotta be, and I'm looking for the notes in my phone to write it down. Because it's something that you guys must know. And it's the answer to something that you guys have always questioned. I don't know what else to say. All I know is to just put my content out and just... Right, Nicole. And you know what? I really want to say that I appreciate you, your love and support, sweetheart, from the bottom of my heart, because I do see your name and I am very, very familiarized with you. It's you and a few others that really are like dear to my heart because I see that you guys are always sticking with me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. Through the good, bad, and the ugly, you guys are always there. And that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because that motivates me and boosts me to keep going with my videos. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some days where it's almost like, I ain't gonna say I don't get no support, but you know, people are the way people are. And you just be like, okay, I guess they ain't really feeling it, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all what it gives, you know. But I keep saying to myself, I say one way or the other, they're gonna make it to the videos. Because see, the thing about it is the facts. It's facts. It's the truth. The truth remains. No matter what, when you have the truth, it's hidden, and a lot of people are looking for these answers that's in these videos. They're trying to. It's so sad that people right now at this moment have just got out of a bad narcissistic relationship. They're looking online right now trying to find videos to relate to their situation because they don't know, and they're just looking and searching and search. Oh, I'm going to find the right video, and they're looking for this. This is what they're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, yes, there's like I tell you guys, there's other life coaches and people out there that talk about the disorder, but they don't really. It what I'm not saying what they're saying is not right to you, but what it is they they don't really have too much of the answers though to what and why. You know what I'm saying? See, it starts to make more sense when you find out the reasons why. And it starts to make more sense when you're telling the person that is experiencing this what to do to get out of this, to avoid this. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you so much, Nicole. I really do. Thank you so much, sweetie. Like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Sweetie, I'm going to tell you something. I don't need a shitload of subscribers and people to support me. All it takes is one or two good people that got your back, and I'm good to go. Let's ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, two things for sure is I have to put the word out. I'm going to get the word out because let me tell you something. I've experienced this. Experienced it and continuously experiencing. People tired of experiencing it. I was just talking to a coworker about it the other day, and she was just telling me, and she also know of narcissists, but she was just telling me about, and it's crazy how I bumped right into her, and we both knew, she knew of narcissists. But she was just talking about how people would mistreat her just because of her looks. And she was talking about how she's immune to being mistreated because of her looks. And I was thinking to myself, girl, if you ain't spoke for all the females that's attractive out there, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, these females will treat you like shit all because you're beautiful. All because God made you beautiful and you never chose to be beautiful or ugly. You would prefer to be beautiful in your right state of mind and in the wisdom and knowledge and how, you know, everything comes with age, but it's not something that you chose like that. And they're mad because God created you to be beautiful. They'll do all kinds of stuff to you. Try to sabotage this, try to sabotage that. Try to make life hard for you just because. Exclude you out of conversations. You know, everything that you say, minimize it like it's not important. Like, seriously, it's the same thing that go for you fellas. Gentlemen, they be jealous too. Men, it's so sad. First off, if you're a man, you shouldn't even be looking at another man to see how he's more attractive than you or this and this and that. Apparently, you must be in a closet or some shit. But yeah, they do. Yes, they do. People will treat you like shit all because of the way you look. People will treat you like shit because they're jealous of the way you look. And it's sad, it's the truth. People will treat you like shit at a fast food restaurant. People will treat you like shit if you go to a baseball game. People will treat you like shit if you go to when you go to school to pick up your kids. If it's a chaperone that's usually telling you to move your car over here, they'll do it all mean. Over there. Beep, hey, can you see me? All because you look good, ladies and gentlemen. They're watching every single thing on you. They're watching the way you walk. They're watching the way you talk. They're watching the way you carry yourself. And I'm not going to sit up here and tell y'all no lie. They do it to me all the time. But I have to real deal get a mug on. Because especially I love when they try me when I'm just not in the mood to be tried. You know, we'll deal with so much. The goddamn dog will be bit by so many ants before it gets to gnawing and crunching and biting and chewing shit off. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is with me. I'll be okay, whatever. But then it be one of them days, especially if I don't feel like going to work, I walk up in there, huh? What? Like ready. You should see how many heads turn to the right and turn to the motherfucking left, because they already know I'm not nothing to play with. You know, it just be them times, you know what I'm saying, when they be done got your timing wrong. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just checking my piercings because recently I bumped one so damn hard. I thought that, oh my gosh, I seen the light, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, I'm not lying to you guys. But all of my subscribers, see, I done been in here for 20 minutes. My subscribers ain't came in. But let me tell y'all something, subscribers. I love you guys, okay? I know that you guys are busy. I know that you guys, some of you guys probably felt like you wanted to come in. Some of you guys didn't come in. And that's okay, okay? Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, a lot of you guys could be narcissistic and you don't want to come in because you're afraid of showing some support. And I don't give a damn, because guess what? The message is going to go out anyway. Why? Because I have the power here. I can do whatever the hell I want to. I can continue the messages. I could shut down the whole YouTube channel. I could create this, create that, drop this, drop that. And there's nothing that you guys could do about it. So at the end of the day, for those of you that did come, shout out to my baby Nicole. And another one that's kind of silent mode or whatever. But shout out to you guys that did come into my YouTube. I really appreciate you guys for being here. And I will be dropping those videos that the narcissists hate for me to put out in just a few minutes. I'm waiting on my other phone to charge so I can go ahead and screenshot my topic so I can go ahead and drop them, because we gotta get in there. Who is the third person that just came into the chat? Could you say hello, Empath? Don't come in here all afraid. I promise you I don't bite. Y'all, look, check this out. It's been a lot of shit going on. Look at the way. Have y'all seen the previews of the new Little Mermaid movie? It's beautiful. It's awesome. And I'm not saying it because there's a black girl playing the Ariel. But I'm saying it because I really love special effects. I think she does a wonderful job as being Ariel. A lot of people couldn't take that in the beginning, but that's only because, you know, of course it was filled with a lot of people that are racist and this and this and that. And stuff like that. But my thing about it is this is a new day and age, okay? Like, anybody should be cast for any role. It should not matter. Like, people are just crazy nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hell, they've been crazy, but it's all just coming out. It's all just coming out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to, like, pick my nose. So I can't be all on camera like that. There's really nothing in my nose. I don't know why I felt like the other day. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta pick my nose. Oh no. Yeah, my nose is clean. Yep, clean, 100%. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Now y'all want, you know what? I can't deal with y'all empaths and subscribers. I love y'all, but y'all do too much. Now y'all all of a sudden starting to come into this live, and I kind of sort of have just like, you know, getting ready to walk out the room, have kind of sort of dimmed the light. You know, getting ready to shut down shop so I can drop these videos to you guys. And then you guys all of a sudden want to come in. I know I have to wait. Look, see? I know I have to wait on here for a little while for you guys to come in. But I just don't be knowing how long it be. And it's like, my patients be like, okay, look, they gonna come in today or not. Because my sister, Ashley Diaz, shout out to Ashley Diaz. Ashley, when you watch this live, boo, I was here. I don't know if you here, but I was here. And I'm live, boo. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I think this is a lot of what my subscribers have been waiting on. I'm here. But there's something else I was getting ready to say. See, I get too excited when y'all get ready to come in. And then I don't know what to say. Shout out to V Ray. I appreciate you so much for that, V Ray. I seen you comment not too long ago the other day. Thank you so much for sending that. I appreciate that. Hey, it would be so nice if that was sent directly to me. I don't know where that be going. I'm sorry. I'm going to check, but when I get off of here, I'm going to check and see, because I am monetized here, but I'm going to check and see where exactly is that going, because I noticed there was another subscriber that had sent in something, and I was looking and it's like, well, where in the hell where did it go? Could not find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to look and I'm going to search and find out where it went. And what I'm going to do, V-Ray, is when I see your name again, I'm going to message you and let you know where it went. But I really appreciate you for supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. You guys, y'all know it's not about money when it comes down to it, though. What it's about is eradicating these narcissists, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know that's what it's about, 100%. It's about getting rid of them because they are everywhere. This next set of videos, which I'm definitely going to give to you guys before I go to work, I'm going to break it down to you guys. We're going to go even further and deeper in, ladies and gentlemen, because see, the further that you go deeper into the spiritual realm is when you can actually understand the reason why these beings do what they do. And there's an explanation behind it, and it helps you know how to handle them accordingly. Okay? I haven't heard from my narc parents in, it's been a few months. It's been at least since the middle of last year, ladies and gentlemen. Since the middle of last year. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just going to keep it like this. Frankly, I don't give a fuck. Goodbye. I tried in my heart, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a lot that comes to your mind and you be thinking like, oh my gosh, you know, what if one of us was to die today or tomorrow and we never had any words to it. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you do? Do you continue to be around this narcissistic family that downplay everything that you say and do, that treat you like shit subtly, and do all these things? Or do you continue, Ashley just came in. Hey, Ashley Diaz, I'm here, boo. You said go live, and here I am, surprised. But let me finish up, baby. And what do? You continue to allow your narcissistic family. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just going to keep it real. Ever since I have not spoke to my narcissistic family, the only thing that keeps playing in my head is things they did to me. Ladies and gentlemen, how when I got rid of my first ex-narc, how they were literally, I would never forget. I'm going to tell y'all. My mom, I hate to put this shit out there. She owned a restaurant downtown in the city that I live in right now. I will never forget. It was a small restaurant, and there was an ex-narc that was with me. And we were getting ready to walk into the restaurant. Now, I had already been experiencing certain things that the mom would say that would put me down and hurt me, right? Like, she would always, like, for example, like if I was to stop by the restaurant before I would go out to a nightclub, which was always the case, and I would always have the ex-narc with me, she would always compliment their clothing and then say something about mine, but make it seem like it's just a joke, but really, she really is trying to say it to hurt me. I would never forget, we were walking into her restaurant, but I never would have suspected my stepfather was an narc. And I'll never forget walking into the restaurant, and it was crowded there that night. And as I walked in, I said, oh, hey, such and such. I called his name. He didn't even look my way. And I'm like, well, did he not hear me? But I didn't think none of it. But as I'm turning around to look back, I seen my ex-narc come up and my stepfather say, "Oh, hey, such and such." And I'm thinking in my head, are you serious? There was things that were actually a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, that would make me question my sanity, right? Because I was like, I know I can't be going crazy, okay? This stuff have got to be happening. It has to be happening. I don't understand how me and my ex-narc just got in an argument at my mom's house, but I'm being escorted out of my mom's house, and this person is still at my parent house, gathered around my family, talking to my family. Why can't I be at my family member's house? Why was it my mom was saying all these things about me while she's there with my ex-narc? Oh, he's effing this, he's effing that. You see what I'm talking about? Just anything. It's like all of this anger that she's always had towards me. I found myself running after my ex-narc because we had gotten into a big argument, ladies and gentlemen, one day. And to tell you guys the truth, how the argument happened was my parents were always celebrating my ex-narc. Just every little thing, just always treating him, putting him on a pedestal and everything. And I kept wondering, like, why do my parents say this and that about this person, but never say these things about me? And I thought about how hardworking I was, how it was my fucking apartment that this ex-narc was living in, how they didn't know this ex-narc from a can of paint. But ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you guys, birds of a feather flock together. And I'll never forget that I went out to, it was one day my sister came and told me that we were going out to my parents' house, that they were having a cookout or something like that. And, she was just trying to, like, come on, it was going to be a good time. And I told her, I said, okay, I can't go until we go get the ex-narc. And also, could we go and get one of my best friends that I was talking to my best friend about the whole situation. I was always telling him, look, something's up. My best friend lived like 3 blocks up from me. And I would tell my best friend, I would say, something's up. It's something up with the way that they're treating such and such over me. I don't understand why they're treating him like this and that, but with me, they treat me like, they just, but it's something that you will second guess yourself. You'll be questioning your mind. You'll be like, it's going on. No, it can't be going on. Maybe I'm thinking too deep about it. But ladies and gentlemen, you don't be thinking too deep. What you really be thinking is the fucking truth. It really be going on. So eventually my sister gathered us all up and we go out to my parents' house. Went out to my parents' house. My ex-narc proceeded to the back of the house and went inside of the house, because there's a lanai area at my parents' house, and you can enter through the back sliding doors. And me and my friend, my homeboy, my best friend, me and him sat on the back porch in chairs, and we just looked through the sliding door. And my friend was looking through the sliding door. And it was crazy because my friend like to have, drinks all the time and stuff like that. But he's watching and he's like, wait. He's like, Avius, oh my gosh. And I was like, I told you. I can't say his name on here, but I'll just tell you guys. I said, I told you. Do you see the way they're treating him? They treat him way better than they treat me. And he was like, oh my God, he has them wrapped around his effing finger. Avius, you were not lying. Like, this is crazy. And meanwhile, we're looking through the glass sliding door and you can see my parents saying this. Oh, hey, would you like some shrimp? And we got this and we got that and they're just doing it. And it was so crazy because I would even watch the way the narc mother would turn and look at me out the corner of her eyes and still continue on talking to them. Yes, and we have this and we have that. Hey, would you like something to drink? And watching me out the corner of her eye to see how much it upsets me, ladies and gentlemen. See, the thing about it is she had been doing this shit. She had been treating me like crap, and I did not know that's the way she was treating me. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I was so used to being around my narc parents, that became my reality. And it was just like, oh, this is the norm for me. I'm around my parents who subtly put me down, who say this and say that. And I didn't even realize that things that they were saying to hurt me really was a big deal. That's why I be telling you guys in every single video, every single thing matters. Let me tell you, after that happened, me and my best friend went into my parents' house. And we went into the back room, my sister's bedroom, and we were sitting down, and my best friend is talking to me about, Avius, this is crazy. I know you would come to my house and you would tell me how they were treating him over you, but now I really see. Oh my gosh, Avius, like, this is crazy. Like, you need to just get away from him. You saying all this stuff. My best friend's going in. I'm listening to it, absorbing it, not knowing that the ex-narc is in that room at that particular time, laying across the bed, bathing in all of the admiration that they just received from my family members. Laid across the bed like this, bathing in all that admiration. Heard everything my best friend said, decided to get up and storm down the hallway like, oh, they're so upset that they just heard what my best friend said. And soon as they storm down the hallway, they go straight into the kitchen where everybody is there. Aunties, uncles, my parents, and my mom is the first person that makes eye contact with them. What's wrong with you? Who's messing with you? And looking down the hallway as if to look evil towards me and my friend. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, just now that I'm doing this live, it actually came back to me that she was doing that on purpose. She literally juiced him up, which is okay. I didn't mind her giving him compliments and doing this and that, but damn, you act like you can't even speak to your own son. Treating him like this, treating him like that. And then when it actually affected me, and we got into the quarrel and stuff, then that's when all of a sudden she decides to, who's messing with you? We're the bad guys. See, they're very manipulative, ladies and gentlemen. They're very manipulative. They do things to literally get you to explode, and then when you explode, it backfires on you. So next thing you know, I see me and my best friend are being escalated because we got into an argument in the kitchen, me and my ex-narc, and everybody is like trying to break us up from fighting. We didn't fight, but we were about to. And I was like, you're always trying to look like an angel in front of my damn family, and you know who you are behind closed doors and stuff. And they're arguing back with me. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. I kept wondering why the ex-narc felt so confident being around my family members. And I'm like, why would he feel so? Because it's like certain things that when you're away from a whole nother state, you don't know anyone down here. How all of a sudden are you so confident and your chest is so stuck out? Because you don't know who is on my side or not. This is my family. They're on my side. This is what I was made to believe, ladies and gentlemen. I always thought that. No. He had already seen that in my life, there were certain family members that were narcs. There were certain people that didn't agree with me. They just didn't like me. Perhaps some of them were jealous of me and everything, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I pay close attention. Don't let it be a narcissist that enters into your life to show you guys this whole outlook. You get what I'm saying? Already start assessing the situation yourself. Start watching your family for who they really are. The ones that smirk and snarl, and the ones that toot their lips up and it seem like they're being catty and cocky with you and nasty. Every little thing matters. Take it for what it is. So one thing led to another. Me and my best friend are being escorted out of my parents' house. And we're being escorted across town. And my friend's crying and he's saying it's his fault. And I'm like, no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I will never forget, before we were escorted across town, I was trying to get back in my parents' house to get to the ex-narc, but the sliding door in the back was like locked. And I'll never forget, my mom was standing in the house and she's like, what? That mother effer's crazy. Like, she's saying that about me. Do you see it? He's trying to come in through the sliding door and he's trying to do this. And I'm just like thinking in my head, never once was I thinking in my head of how flip-flop and how narcissistic and how evil she was, because I didn't know what narcissist was, ladies and gentlemen. I was just living my life and thinking, okay, my mom's getting upset, but why? She don't have no reason to be upset with me. But maybe she's upset because she just want all of the commotion to cease, not knowing that she's against me the whole time, ladies and gentlemen. I get escorted across town with my friend. My friend branches off. He goes towards his house. I start walking towards my apartment. That's when I pull out my cell phone because I wanted to know what was still going on at my parents' house. Okay. Knowing that the narc is still at my parents' house and I'm not even at my own parents' house. You say you know your parents. Avis, you know your parents. This has been your parents for 30 years. What is going on? So I pull out my cell phone, ladies and gentlemen. As I'm reading my cell phone texts, these are the texts that I received. And this is when I knew in my mind that something was wrong. The texts went, I hate you. So I shook my head and I'm looking at the phone and I start scrolling up to the next text. And then it goes in caps. I hate you. I fucking hate you. So I'm like, wait a minute, this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I know people get upset with each other, but it's just these words. Then it's a whole, like, you know how like when you write on the chalkboard, when you were in detention and there was lines that was line after line after line, it was like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I fucking hate you. If I had a gun, I'd blow your fucking brains out. Then he wrote, I should have poisoned every meal I cooked you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is when I start proceeding to walk faster to my apartment because at this point it's like, so this guy's psychotic. When I get to my apartment, I grab his belongings, I set them on the front porch, and I turn on the porch light. I didn't sit him like on the floor, but I set him in a chair to kind of scare this person up. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, any minute, any second now, somebody's going to come pick him up who he's been cheating with all along. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, he arrives to the apartment. He walks in. I hear a voice from the car. You got your things? I was like, this is the person he's been cheating with. He walks through. He goes to the back. He grabs all his stuff. Mind you, opening the door with my damn key that I gave to him. Walked out of the apartment, got in the car, and left. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know who was in that car? My very own parents. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. My mother was in that car. Her friends were in that car. And I'm thinking to myself, how in the fuck could you, being my mother, side with someone that's not even your flesh and blood over me? And I'm telling you what's going on in my life. How in the hell could you do it, ladies and gentlemen? It was almost like Tina Turner. Y'all remember that movie, What's Love Got to Do with It? When she got on the phone with her parent or with her mother, and she's telling her mother all this stuff of how she's going to leave Ike. And her mother, because of money, hung the phone up and called Ike to let Ike know where she was at. It was the same exact thing that my mom did, ladies and gentlemen. From that point on, we split up. Eventually, I said, enough is enough. We split up. They came back to the house for a limited time, but we split up. Do you know I kept wondering why they were still in my state? Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why they were still in my state and moving all around and stuff, all around town, they told me that they had an uncle that was giving them, that had a rich uncle that was giving them money and stuff. No. They were hanging out with my parents 24/7. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. My parents were taking them up and down the road, helping them get new apartments, new belongings, It was crazy. I stopped talking to the narc parents for 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. And not once that I would have thought, because I would have thought that my stepfather would have came and stepped in and said, wait a minute. Because, see, he was always gone. So I was thinking like, okay, I know that if I was to go run to him, I could tell him what's really going on. He would understand. It was none of that. Didn't know that these motherfuckers was narcissists the whole time, ladies and gentlemen. Were narcissists the whole time. The whole time that I think I'm living in my life, I'm living in a goddamn horror movie. Didn't even know it. The ex knew this when he first came, ladies and gentlemen. Knew this. And this is the reason why he set his tall, slinky, long-legged ass on my bed and was like, so let me ask you this about your mom. And let me ask you that about your stepfather. And let me ask you this. And let me ask you that. The reason why he asked all that shit, like the goddamn corpse bride, that's the way he looked. Because, ladies and gentlemen, he was going to use them against, like he knew that he was trying to see if they were the type of person that he was. A narcissist. And you know what's so crazy, ladies and gentlemen? The crazy part about it is, I would always go to him, pillow talk, and tell him about the arguments me and my parents had. And he would take it, and he was absorbing it, and running with it. But see, the thing, what happened was eventually he got all his lies caught up with him because he was trying to sleep with everybody in my hometown. It was ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen, how many people was coming back to me. Yes, there is always angels that's got your back, ladies and gentlemen. People coming back to me telling me about how many people he was trying to sleep with, where he lives at now. Do you want his address, Avius? And I was like, nope, I'm good. And they were like, yeah, that's right, Avius. Don't. It's okay. Don't get in trouble. Just. I mean, friends willingly taking pictures of him in different areas that they seen throughout the city. That was like sending it right back to me. Like, these are people that were loyal, people that I could confide in that had my back. And let me tell you something. He was the type of person, like, it was so crazy. All of his lies caught up with him. He would always, like, because my parents were helping him, right? When he would lose a job, he would say, Avius did it. I ain't been around them. I haven't heard from them. Haven't spoke to them in months, ladies and gentlemen. He would say that, and I hate to say it, but the narc parents would sit back and look at and listen to it. That's a damn shame. Da-da-da-da. He did this, he did that, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm not even around. I was like, you know what? This is crazy. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I thank God that at such a young age that I was able to make that kind of decision and move, because a lot of young people would not have known what was going on. They would have lost it and they would have tried to retaliate. But for some reason, I was able to keep in my mind, you know what? Don't go off and try to explain yourself to no one. If there's certain people, because there were certain people that was just literally, that I thought that had my best interest at heart, ladies and gentlemen, that would be around my family, certain family members, they all switched out on me and was going in a direction of him. Some of them still have him on their Facebook page to this day, ladies and gentlemen. And I did not go and I did not try to explain myself. These fucking flying monkeys, I did not try to fight. I was like, you know what? So be it. I dealt with my hurt by myself in my little apartment. And I minded my own business. I continued to go to work. Yeah, there was times that I was so sick. The first 2 days I was so sick I didn't even want to eat. And after that, I slowly but surely got over it. You know, I would go out with friends and it was like he literally faded away from me, ladies and gentlemen. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because God is so good when I tell you guys. But I will tell you guys, it was just crazy how when you're in a small city and you're so used to your parents and the people that surround you, know how people know people, and that's your safe haven. And all of a sudden that's taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have nothing to stand on, but you have everything to stand on with yourself, because you're such a strong individual. Even outside of knowing who the hell narcissists are, you're such a strong individual that you continue to press forward no matter what they say, no matter what they think, no matter what he try to do. But you know he's not good for you, and you stayed the hell away from him. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been thinking to myself, I've been saying, thank you, God. And you know what was so disturbing when it all was over and said and done, because eventually all his lies caught up with him, the reason why he was losing all those jobs and all that stuff that they were trying to help him with. He couldn't even keep the damn new apartment. He finally had to move and retreat up north somewhere with family members. But let me tell you something. It was crazy how after all that was said and done, I'll never forget, I was cleaning up in my apartment, and I told you guys this in another video, and all of a sudden I was listening to the radio, and there was one song that just kept going on and kept coming on that I never paid attention to. Like, it would always come on and I would never pay attention to the lyrics. This song was called Heathens by 21 Pilots. It was called Heathens. You guys should look that song up. And what the song is basically talking about, psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists, and how they all go out to nightclubs. And one of them, like, let's just say it's like a group of friends. They all are psychotic. And one of them is talking as if it's the song singing to you. And it's saying that my friends are waiting on you. You don't even know what my friends are, but they're waiting on you. They're waiting to get the entry into your life so they can destroy it. 21 Pilots, Heathens, listen to it. I was at home cleaning up. vacuuming my floor, and I'll never forget that song came on, and it was just disturbing because this particular time I could really listen and hear the lyrics, and it came in as if it was the credits going off from a horror movie that I had just experienced with an art. And it was like it was just coming on, and I was just listening to it. I had them turn the vacuum off, and I'm just listening, and it sent chills down my spine, ladies and gentlemen. I would never forget that. Hi, Sarah. How you doing, sweetie? Yes, Ashley, you made it here, and I'm so happy, sweetheart. I really appreciate you guys for coming through. I do. Damn, it's almost been an hour already. It seemed like I just got on here. Hey, you guys, look, I love you guys. I'm going to get off from here because, like, I've been on here for an hour. I didn't even realize it. But I'm serious about that story, though. I'm not lying to you guys. That shit really, really 100% happened. I could not make that shit up. That's no figment of my imagination. That is word for word. The only thing I did not provide to you guys is names, okay? Because let me tell y'all something. If I could say names on here, I would call some names out and put pictures right beside them. That's an art. That's an art. That's an art. But ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But I'd be so ready to do that, ladies and gentlemen. I'd be so ready to do that. But I just, I try to keep it cool, calm, and collect. Because the thing about it is, I got receipts. I don't have to sit up here and say this and that. I have receipts. I have pictures. I have proof. I have text message. I have it all. The whole 9 yards. But I keep that concealed in my vault. I'll never release the beast unless they really do come around fucking with me. Because I don't have no dealings with these people anymore, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what the sick part about it is? He still have some of my family members on his Facebook page. You sick son of a bitch if you're watching. You still have some of my family members. Something's wrong. He's so psychologically fucked up. Like, it was like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde person. I can't stand people like this, ladies and gentlemen. I can't. But I would love for him to run his ass over here because everything's security, period. You can't even make it, baby. You can't even make it in the entry area of my apartment because it's secured. Hell, look, it looked like a camera right there. But that right there is a fake camera, though, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a prop for some kind of theming that I did. But let me tell y'all something. No, it's cameras throughout this shit. People don't trust people like that anymore. My friend just showed me that their cameras in their place. Like, people don't trust people like that. Like, I thought I was the only one. Like, nope. Like, people don't have time for that shit. Y'all coming and trying to destroy people's lives and doing all that little shit and trying to vandalize their property. We don't have time for that. We get your ass on camera and it's a wrap. I love it. Ring is the best thing that ever happened. Seriously. It is. But you know what, you guys? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. That's what's up, Ashley. Are you guys both watching right now? Yeah, man, for real though. The thing about it is, that's why I tell everybody, I can't make this shit up. I will never forget calling my mom on the phone, talking to her. I would tell her, I would call her on the phone, and I would say, Mom, this happened. Mom, that happened. Thinking that running, not realize that I'm like Snow White running to the goddamn witch. But I'm thinking I'm running to someone that's loyal and got my back. And this person loves me more than anybody in the world. I'm thinking I can run in them. Child, please. She was taking that shit, running with it. Well, when you go back to the house, just don't argue with him. Just if he says something, don't say anything. Don't say anything. So I'm supposed to be a fucking prisoner in my own apartment? Are you crazy? I didn't realize it though, ladies and gentlemen. I did not realize these things that were going on. I thought they were normal. I had not known. All I was a sweet, innocent young dude that was just looking for love. I had got bored living in my apartment, and I was like, you know what? It's time to take it to the next level. Baby, I received the fucking... It was crazy. Okay, Ashley. Yes. I'm not lying to you guys. Yes. It was... I'm not lying to you guys. Y'all know I've never really went in how I always wanted to go in. Yes, these things happen to me. These family... I'm not lying to you guys. Evil. And you know what? What's so crazy is the first time he got down here, we had went to this place, nightclub, and I never forget he was flirting with everybody, and I confronted him about it. I was like, "Man, you're flirting, dude!" Like, what? And I never forget. After we got into this big argument, we were headed back home, and the first thing he did was pull out his phone because he used to love to fake like he's calling somebody with his fake nasty ass, and would get on the phone, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about coming back home, cause Amy, he's a con artist." Looking at me while he said, "He's a con artist." I'm not knowing that the bitch is talking about himself, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. That's why I be telling you guys, please wake up and smell the goddamn coffee. Because you best to believe it ain't just Folgers, ladies and gentlemen. It's a whole bunch of bullshit mixed in. It is crazy out here. These people are crazy. And they all talk in narcissistic, they talk in subliminal messages. They speak in subliminally. They be talking like in subliminal messages. You know, that sideways talking, that shade, we call it shade, all that. Hey, did I say hi to Sarah? I'm not really sure that I say hey to her, but if not, hi Sarah, how you doing, baby? I see you guys in here. I'm just trying to give you guys, I'm ranting and raving and just giving you guys a rundown on what's really popping and what's going on. What really happened. I'm serious. And ever since then, I don't have nothing to do with them. I don't. I don't have nothing to do with them. With their toxic ass. You guys, I love you guys so much, but my time with you guys is winding down. I think next time before I go live, what I'm gonna do is give you guys a heads up, okay? So that you guys will know. I'm gonna give you guys a heads up so that you guys will know that I'm getting ready to come into a live that particular day and time. So that way we can all meet, okay? So that way, you know what I'm saying, if that helps a little bit, so that we can all meet at one time. But I got videos to get to you guys before I go to work tonight. So I'm going to close out this live, okay? And I love each and every last one of you guys. I want you guys to be safe and remember what I said. But I got some really, really, really important videos to get to you guys before I go to work. And I need to make those like now. So you guys, after this live, come back and follow up because there will be videos uploaded on more topics and different interesting facts that I just found out, and I want you guys to know about these narcissists, okay? I will see you guys. I love you too, boo. You have a good night too, Sarah. I love you, Ashley, Nicole, and all of you. I love all of y'all, man. Seriously, real talk. No caps. I love all y'all, though. But I'm going to tell y'all got to stay up on them, and just, like, remember I'm here. I'm also going to drop the phone line, too, so we'll be able to talk to each other on the phone. Because, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't understand. It's the end of days. We have to have a safe haven and a place that we can meet. At least we know that we all are real. Because when the world fucking go crazy and all these people start killing each other, we can say, okay, look, I'm on live. Let's all meet at this particular area. You know what I'm saying? We all know who we are. Let's meet right here. This and because I'm telling y'all, this world is, people are, I'm telling you. Hey, you know what? I also want to take you guys with me to the Pride. Our gay Pride is going to be in Tampa, Florida, and it's on the 25th. And let me tell y'all something. I love to go to the gay Pride. It's not for, it's the festivities. It's so fun. Like last year, me and my friend went to this bar that was like a cereal bar, and you can get like the cinnamon toast drink and the Captain Crunch drink and the just, it was so cool. Like it was just really cool. And there was like, you know, Pride is so fun here. Like you don't even have to be gay, just come. It's the beads, the people talking, the laughter, the food is really, really fun. I want to take you guys with me. So that'll probably be the next vlog that I do. Vlog. right? Blog. That'll probably be the next blog that I do, that I take you guys with me. But I kind of sort of just been laying low, trying to get this bread up, you know what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. When you realize you have narcissistic parents and family, you gotta do what you gotta do to protect your own self. You gotta always have your own back, because you know for a fact they're not gonna have you. Like, I even went to a place and they say, well, who's your emergency contact? I say, sweetie, you're gonna have to take them off, because I am, like, it's literally going to be me having to have my own back. Like, it's crazy, you know, but it's the truth. I will see you guys in more videos. You guys have a wonderful night. All right. I love each and every last one of you guys. You guys stay blessed, stay hyper vigilant, and I'm out. Bye bye.